Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel Part 32. In the previous video, we set out on our field study adventure. We are going to the Nord Highlands. We also got to meet Elisa's mother, who, not a very kind lady, and it's got Elisa feeling a little down. Thought I finally had her out of my hair, but it looks like she was the one step ahead of me this whole time. I take it you and your mother are on good terms then? Yeah, I think that much was abundantly clear. Things have been rocky between us for a long time now. Once I left home, that was the first step that led to me enrolling in the academy. But how was I supposed to know I'd gone and signed up for the school she sits on the board of directors of? How could I have been so stupid? Why didn't I conduct a more thorough investigation before I made my choice? I don't know what to say. You have our sympathies, I suppose. I mean, well, like... So, here's my question. Elisa, who did you think was paying for school? Like, does she, I mean, I guess it's possible she maybe has like her own like trust fund type situation, but I wouldn't imagine they would let her have access to that much money after she ran away? I don't know. Is your mother being on the board of directors really such a problem? Well, it's complicated. Usually she seems like she's only interested in her work, but then she'll suddenly start meddling in my life. She says to do just whatever I want, but it always turns out wherever I go, she's there ahead of me, just like today. I should have known something was up. The bank account my grandfather gave me to cover my academy expenses hasn't taken a dip since my first day at Thor's. Okay, so they do at least address that. So your mother's been paying your bills the whole time. And it does seem like a strong possibility, especially considering her presence on the board of directors. I can't see what you're grousing about. Most people wouldn't be grateful to have a parent display that much interest. Okay, Eustace, I know you've got a complicated relationship, but just because your relationship with your dad's all kinds of fucked up, doesn't mean Elisa can't feel bad about her situation being also fucked up. This isn't a competition. What? At least her mother spared the time to come and greet us. At least you showed the slightest trace of interest in you and your classmates. Oh. Eustace? Forget it. I mean, we get it, you know, you're feeling down, but you don't have to make it into a competition, you know? You don't have to one-up everyone. Well, we just entered a tunnel. The first of many now that we're going through the mountains. I see. Want to play card games? How about we dig into those lunches Sharon made for us? That sounds good to me. It seems like she went out of her way to prepare them. Alright. These are subpar because she had to make do with the airship's kitchen. I won't let her hear the end of it. Well then, let's dig in. I like the little map transitions. Wow, so you're going to the Highlands for an academy field study? Sounds like you button soldiers do some pretty interesting things as part of your training these days. I suppose you could say that. Also, who's driving the train? And then they crash. The Wars seems quite different from most other military academies in that regard, though. Still, it feels pretty neat to see y'all dressed up in your uniforms. They look pretty sharp on you. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Even at the academy, Gaius always stands out because of his height. Yeah, he towers over even the second years. Are all the people in your settlement of a similar height? Nah, I'd say my dad is really the only one who has his height on me. Who really has height on me. My younger brother's always got a brother. Fairly short, though I wouldn't doubt he has another growth spurt coming his way. I seem to remember you mentioning you have quite a few siblings. A younger brother and 2 younger sisters to be exact. They're a little on the shy side, but I hope you get along with them. I can do. Still, if you look through the window, it really feels like we're getting close to the Highlands now. Indeed. Man, seeing you kids rushing off on some adventure kind of makes me jealous. Anyway, we're about halfway through the Isengard range now. We should reach Zendar Gate in 2 hours or so take this time to relax. Thank you. We appreciate the info. So, did you meet him back in spring when you were on your way to Trista? Yeah, made the same trip back then too. He had plenty of time to kill, so he taught me a lot about Erebonian culture, about how you all are kinda assholes. Sounds like a pretty nice guy. I'll bet that served as a pretty useful primer. It did. There are a lot of people I'm thankful for helping me come this far. But most of all, I'm thankful to the winds and to the goddess. The winds and the goddess. Classic Gaius. I wonder who this general's going to be. Hey, that looks like we ought to be coming out of the last tunnel any time now. I see. Elisa, Eustace, we're almost there. Ah. Oh. It's very green, dude. It got very green all of a sudden. So this is... I can only just make it out in the distance, but it looks like that's it. So that's the Nord Highlands. I'll admit it appears even more breathtaking than I was expecting. I'm even happier to hear you say that once you've seen it up close. It's time to finally learn if horses are actually real or if they're just robots. I think it might finally be time to accept that it's not all one giant Erebonian conspiracy that everyone's in on, but I don't know. It depends on how funny I find the joke. I do like the idea of keeping this running joke going for like 5 games in a row, basically, but I think it's almost time to call it quits. Ah, you've arrived. Oh, it is you. You're from, I think you're the guy from Trails 2. I kind of wondered if it was going to be him. You know, the guy with, that's when Oliver reveals himself as a crown prince during the whole Erebonian invasion of, well, you know, the potential invasion. It's a pleasure to see you again, Lieutenant General. Likewise, it's been months since I last saw you. I'm pretty sure you had an eye patch like that. Seems almost surreal to see you standing there in that military academy uniform. This is the first time I've seen the Thor's ensemble in red. This is the color they use for my class, Class 7. Looks like he's pretty high up in the Imperial Army. Yeah, I'm betting he's the Lieutenant General in charge of Zender Gate. He seems quite close to Gaius. An Imperial General with an eye patch. That seems familiar somehow. These must be your classmates. Indeed, this is about half my classmates from Class 7. I'm Rain Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Elisa Reinford, sir. I'm Emma Milstein. Eustace Alborea. It's an honor. Seems like your classmates are an interesting bunch, as I heard. Yeah, Zex, that name's, and yeah, him being a Vander sounds familiar. I'm Zex Vander, Commanding Officer of the Imperial Army 3rd Armor Division. Pleased to finally meet you. One-Eyed Zex! So you're the one of the Guardians of the Arnar family. It seems you already know of me. A Guardian of the Arnar family? Ah, now I remember. The Vanders are a celebrated military family responsible for the protection of the Imperial family. And One-Eyed Zex Vander is said to be one of the Imperial Army's finest generals. They say the Vander and the Arsed schools of swordsmanship are 2 of the most renowned styles in Erebonia. It's truly an honor to meet you, sir. I'm just a military man, hardly deserving of quite that level of praise. I'd love to hear about all of you in your excursion to the Highlands, but unfortunately we don't have the time. You should set out as soon as possible if you want to reach the settlement by nightfall. I agree. Were you able to take care of all of our arrangements? I did, rest assured. What arrangements? We need to head out now if we want to reach Gaius' home by sundown, right? Right, which is why I asked the... Horses? Horses. Is it finally time? Which is why I asked the Lieutenant General to arrange some transportation for us. Alright, follow me and I'll show you the way. Wow. This sounds like horse music. I mean, that was like horse riding territory. We're about to go into Hyrule Field. Got some very odd, ominous stones over there. It's simply breathtaking. I had no idea a land so beautiful lay at the far end of the railway. Honest, I suppose words are woefully insufficient in the face of such majesty. Glad to hear you think so. That's a horse if I've ever heard one. I mean, they're moving! Ooh, I really like this track. Ooh. Oh, this would have been perfect in-screen music. But I didn't listen that far. You know, usually when I'm looking for music for the end screen, I don't want to spoil the OST too much for me. So I usually limit myself to things that are like in the first, you know, like fifth of the OST. But man, this would have been great. Just kind of listening for a second. Dude, this is so good. Horses, are you saying we're to travel to the settlement on horseback? The Highlands are way too vast. Oh, the Highlands are way too vast to cover in any reasonable length of time on foot. You'll be fine. Now remember the riding club, and Rena and Elisa both have riding experience, right? Emma? What about Emma? I mean, she's got magic powers, I guess. Yeah, I think I can manage. I learned back at home, so I should be okay as long as you aren't making any trick jumps or anything. I'm afraid I've never ridden a horse before. Not a problem. You just hitch a ride on the back of someone else's horse. Elisa would probably be the best choice considering the balance of weight. I can do that. Is that alright with you, Emma? Yes, although I do feel a little nervous. Let's mount up at once then. Okay, steady now, steady. This is a fine horse. Are you doing okay back there, Emma? Yeah, I'm fine, I think. Make sure to hold on tight when we start moving. This should be a fun trip. They're all top quality horses raised here in the Highlands. As any good clip, you should reach the settlement in under an hour. Oh, and before I forget, make sure to maintain and oil them after you're done. I'm sure Gaius won't have much need for this, but the rest of you should take a map of the Highlands. A map? Okay. Wow, such a high level of detail. A colossal statue? It looks as though the army's surveying expertise is being put to good use. Indeed, I hope it'll prove useful during your field study. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, that's about it from me. You should be heading out. And the blessings of the winds and the goddess be with you. Give my regards to the Elder and Lacan. Wait, Elder Ann? Or did he say Elder Inn? We will. Thank you for seeing us off, sir. If you'll excuse us then. Oh, they riding, dude.
This is worlds apart from the bustle of the city.
It really is. I feel like I'm one with the wind. Indeed, but if you didn't go too fast, that would be great.
I'm sure it will feel natural in time. No doubt the riding club would be fuming with envy if they could see us now.
I'll bet.
Anyway, my home settlement is due northeast of here.
Come on,
Hopefully
Gaius,
we'll
do
be able to
some
reach it
tricks.
before sundown.
Right.
Let's move.
Oh, we actually get to friggin' ride the horse? What? How to ride the horse? Horseback riding controls are largely the same as for regular movement. Use the left stick and dash by pressing R1. Yo, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we are in Hyrule Field, dude. Okay. I mean, well, they said we probably should... Where am I going again? I mean, I guess nomadic settlement? I don't know if I should explore or not. I mean, I see something over here. That's just wheat, dude. That's just grass. It looked kind of like a chest from a distance. All I could see is that it was like a brown blob. Okay.
Yeah.
You're as excited as a child. I think I'm just caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
And he's even got like a Link little hey-ya that he does. Man, it's pretty cool. Now, where am I going again? Just kind of keep. You'll figure it out. Yeah, just kind of go straight. You can never go wrong with going straight. So, which way do we go? The plains are so vast that it's surprisingly easy to lose your sense of direction. Sure, maybe it'd help if I showed you a couple major landmarks to help you get your bearings. Over that way is Zendar Gate. That's where we set out from. That landmark over there is a triangular rock. It's a sort of centerpiece of this part of the Highlands. It's so massive and triangular and rock-like. The farther away we can see it from, the better of a landmark it will be. What's that building over to the left of us? No, that's a watchtower built by the Imperial Army in the southeastern part of the Highlands. I heard they built it to keep an eye on the Calvin Republic out to the east. That's an Imperial Army watchtower. I suppose it should come as no surprise that the army would want a watchtower here. Through the Highlands border both Calvert and Erebonia, much like Crossbell. Yep, and finally... If you look towards those mountains, my home is out in that direction. Ah, gotcha. Let's take another look at the map. Okay, so I think we have a better idea of where everything is now. Seems like we ought to keep this map handy until we're more familiar with the Highlands, though. And what about the stone circle? Come to think of it, what are those stone pillars over there? Now that you point them out, I'm surprised I didn't notice them before. They seem man-made, or at the very least, not the sort of construct nature would leave lying about. There are quite a few similar objects and structures scattered all across the Highlands. Most folks think they're remains of a Neolithic civilization that existed here over 1,000 years ago. Wow, that's pretty far back. I suppose in that way they're not dissimilar from amidst the ruins in Erebonia. Perhaps not. I'm not surprised you're curious about them, but we should save that discussion for later. Right now we need to reach the settlement before sundown. Right. Okay, let's ride. But the stone circle. I mean, I assume we'll go there eventually, but... You thought your horse was fast. Well, let's get to the settlement first, since they keep telling me to go. And I doubt they're, you know, really gonna be able to do anything over at the stone circle.
The sun's almost down.
You're almost down.
We're almost at the settlement. Let's keep up the pace, guys.
Anything up there? Can't really tell from the angle, but we'll explore more thoroughly when we're told to come back here for quests or whatever. So it seems like the horses are in fact real. Well, let me wait until I see a baby horse. Maybe then I'll truly believe. Until I'm confident these horses actually reproduce and are not made full size in a factory. Until then, there's still plausible deniability that this is one ancient Erebonian conspiracy. Just to trick the rest of the world into thinking that horses are real? Wow. This is Gaius' home, huh? Even though I've never been here before, it feels nostalgic somehow. Indeed, the scenery makes me a little wistful for my own home. You can say that again. Well, we don't actually stay in this area all year round. Sometimes between summer and fall, we move to another location farther to the north. I guess that's why they call you nomads then. Is that why you live in these strange, tent, buildings? Yeah, they're made with thick cloth and designed so we can put them up and take them down pretty easily. Anyway, let me show you to my home first. And we can go and greet the elder after. Bro! Bro! Well, oh! They're so cute! You finally came back! Welcome home, we missed you. Hey, Lily, Sheeta, I'm back. Good to see you too. Good to see you looking well too, Toma. Glad you made it back safe. It's good to see you, bro. Thanks. They really seem to love him. Yeah, watching him makes me wish I had my own little brother or sister of my own. It does. Oh, hey, are these the people you wrote about in your letters? They are indeed. The illustrious, industrious Class 7. It's nice to meet you. I'm Gaius's brother, Toma. Or Thoma? These are our sisters, Shada and Lily. It's nice to meet you. Are you bros friends? Sure are, it's good to meet you too. I'm Reen. Why are the sheep just a picture? I'm Elisa, and it's lovely to meet you. You're all so cute. I'm Emma. Eustace Alvarez, I'm honored. Wow, they all seem so Erebonian. Wow. I'm just glad to see you've been blessed with such wonderful friends. Dad, Mom, I'm home. Welcome home, Gaius. It's a pleasure to finally meet you all. I'm Gaius' mother, Fatma. His mother? But you look so young. I honestly thought that. Like, I was like, damn, there's like a fucking age gap there. She looks young as hell. Flattery will get you everywhere. I'm Gaius' father, Lakin Warzel. I'm very glad to meet my son's friends and schoolmates. The pleasure's all ours. Likewise. I've prepared a place for you all to stay while you're our guests. There's much to discuss, of course, but you should drop off your belongings there first. It will soon be sundown. Come to my home and share in our evening meal. Ooh. Is this Rufus's legendary soup that he puts people in? This is delicious. How'd you get to taste so good? Dissenters. We put the blood of the people who oppose our village in it. We season the pheasant meat with herbs and rock salt, then wrap and cook it. It's made to the taste of us Highlanders, so I wasn't sure if you Erebonians would like it. All I can say is I'll be wanting second soon. I mean, you know, it looks good, I suppose. These grilled skewers are really good too. It's got this deep, rich flavor. It's making me kind of hungry just thinking about some roasted meat. Oh, those are kebabs. We just stick some lamb meat on a skewer and grill it. Food here is exquisite. I've never tasted its like. I almost feel sorry that the rest of our class isn't here to enjoy it. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, I was worrying that the taste might not agree with you. Everyone loves Mommy's cooking. No doubt you're all tired from your long journey. Nord cuisine is effective at easing fatigue. That's more important when you travel as much as we do. I can see why. I already feel a little more relaxed. Maybe I should get these recipes so I can teach them to Sharon. Wait, what? I only hit the button once, but it looked like it skipped dialogue? Try some of this tea, too. We made it with local herbs. It's supposed to be good for digestion. Oh, thank you. I think I will. It has a very gentle taste. The land of the Nord is nothing if not a free country. I have no doubt your time here will make for a very unique experience, though not without inconveniences here and there. Still, these highlands have plenty of history with your own homeland. Might you be referring to the story of Emperor Draco's? We've been learning in class how during the War of the Lions he first started gathering his army here in Nord. That's right, tales of Emperor Draco's exploits are passed down here in Nord too. After the war ended, he became Emperor of Erebonians, swore eternal friendship with the people of the Nord. That friendship is held strong to this day, and I pray it will continue far into the future. I see, while the people of Nord are not counted as true Erebonians, they're still regarded as our close neighbors and allies. That's about how it shakes out, though recently the Calvin Republic has been creeping into the southeastern Highlands. They've been trying to cultivate good relations with the people here, but the Republic's forays into the Highlands have certainly created some tension. The Empire and the Republic are old foes, after all. Thankfully, we've managed to avoid any armed conflict in the last few years. Although politically and economically, relations between the two are only growing worse. It seems likely that simmering conflict is what led to that incident in Crossbell last month. No doubt an outgrowth of the ongoing conflict between pro-Calvardian and pro-Erebonian forces and their governments. So it seems. Be that as it may, to both countries, Nord is a remote region of relatively little importance. While there is a military presence in the Highlands, that's not something you should have to worry about during your stay. Just try and focus on your field study while you're here. We'll do what we can. You must be the one who chose our task for this month's field study, right? Indeed I did. Though the hour's already late, I'll give you your tasks in the morning. As for the area you'll cover in your study, I think it'd be wise to focus on the southwestern plains tomorrow morning. The southwest? We crossed that area in our trek here today, I believe. Yeah, the Highlands are a vast, wide open space. They extend well past the northern end of the settlement too, but let's just start with the southwestern plains. Sounds good to me. Everything we've got on the agenda for tomorrow will be in the southwest? Exactly. Try and be back at the settlement around noon, guys. I'll give you the remaining tasks after our midday meal. Got it, Dad. Anyway, here I am talking your ear off, when I should be letting you get some rest after your long day. We rise for the sun here, so sleep well. Morning will come sooner than you think. The place we prepared for your beds is ready. Can you show them the way, guys? Sure thing. I want to show them the way too. Me too. Come on, I'm sure Bro can handle it on his own. Thank you so much for the meal. Good night, everyone. I have a small tent for, like, a bunch of people. Guess it's more spacious on the inside. Sorry, I know you girls would have probably preferred separate rooms, but this is what we've got. Don't worry about it. Reen and Eustace are both gentlemen after all. We have nothing to worry about. I don't know, man. Reen's being kind of horny lately. But of course. Thanks, guys. You'll be staying over at your family's place then? My sisters both insisted on it and I couldn't turn them down. Will it be alright if I come in and wake you guys at sunrise? Yeah, that sounds fine. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep the moment my head hits the pillow. By all means, get your beauty sleep. Alright, pleasant dreams, everyone. Good night, guys. He's quite the fortunate man. I thought the same thing while we were eating dinner. He's got those adorable siblings. Two parents really care about him. I can see where Gaius gets his calm and level-headed personality. Part of a caring family growing up side by side with nature like this, it's like he couldn't have turned out any other way. Yeah, it almost seems like he's normal. Oh, we can't have that. No, 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 no. You can't be too normal and be a party member. True enough. Anyway, it sounds like we've got an agonizingly early wake-up call coming our way. We should get some sleep. No objection from me. I'm exhausted. It feels like I'm going to fall asleep on my feet at this rate. Well, let's get dressed for bed and turn off the lights. Field study day 2. So do we stay an extra day, I guess? Since it took us an entire day to get here? They do be ba-ba-baan? Okay, now I remember the countryside sucks. Take me back to the city.
Where am I? Oh, right. Nord Highlands. I feel surprisingly energetic. Maybe it's the clean air or that great food we had yesterday. I wonder if Master Ka-Fi trained out in the wilderness like this.
You're up early, Reen.
I mean, you hear all that
Morning, guys.
racket? Ooh, guys, got the new drip.
Whoa, hold on. Why are you dressed like that?
Oh, I was just helping put the sheep out to pasture. They should almost be done fixing the morning meal now.
Okay, I guess we should wake up the others then. Eustace, Elisa, Emma.
Are they there?
Rise and shine, everyone. It's officially the crack of dawn.
Where am I?
Are those sheep? Glasses. Glasses.
You guys.
I suppose none of you are used to waking up quite this early.
Emma, why don't you just use your magic to fix your eyes? Bet you never thought of that. This is delicious. I concur. Is it kind of a milk porridge? Well, I guess we make it with sheep's milk and salt-cured meat. Sheeta and Lily made it fresh for you themselves. Yeah, I helped. Wow, that young and you're already better cooks than me. I really need to get this recipe from you too. Oh, okay. Well, first thing you do is... Your friends all seem like such nice people. It would seem the winds have blessed you with their guidance. I think so too. Okay, let me give you this. Field study day 1, morning, assigned tasks. Delivery to the watchtower. Hey, could somebody deliver something to the soldiers in the watchtower? Thanks. Turning over a new leaf. I need ingredients for a very important medicine. I would like to request that you obtain them for me. I will tell you more in person, so please come and speak to me at my home. Return to Zinder. Aha, 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 aha. I have a very important request for Class 7 pertaining to a monster prowling the Highlands. Okay, be prepared for battle. Let's see, we're helping gather some medicinal herbs and... Oh, there's even a request from Zindar Gate. It looks like you've chosen tasks that will help us become familiar with the Highlands. That's the idea. I put a lot of thought into choosing tasks that will give you a nice sweeping overview of life here. As I said yesterday, you should be able to complete all these requests in the southwestern reaches of the Highlands. Understood. Thanks again. Alright, we've got work to do. So we need to finish all these tasks and return here by noon. You know, we'll having lunch back here in the settlement. Also, I wouldn't recommend leaving the settlement without a horse. The Highlands are vast. I'd hate if any of you got lost or collapsed out there because you headed out on foot. That's true. We'd best pay heed to where we're going. May the blessings of the wind and the goddess be with you. Take care, everyone. There are 3 useful facilities in the settlement. The Elder's Home is the Orbital Factory, Trading Post is your shop, the Lodging Yurt allows you to rest. Got it. Let's go! Gaius can use the S-Craft Calamity Hawk. Finally, Gaius, you could actually maybe join the party? I would probably... I don't know who I would replace you with. I mean, probably Emma. It really... It mostly depends on what we end up fighting. I do like the idea of Elisa being like the ultimate support unit. We could probably get rid of Fortuna and give you like a heal if we get rid of Emma, because increasing arts won't be as important. Let's roll with this squad for a little bit, and then we'll maybe slide in. I don't know. I kind of want to give this a shot since I spent all this time setting it up, or not all this time, but I spent time setting it up and thinking how I wanted it to work. So. Feels kind of weird to just like dismantle it as soon as possible before we even get to try it in combat. I jotted down the recipe for the porridge you have in the mornings. Here you go. Hey, let's go. Thanks, Sheeta. I just gotta get the time to do that. Now we'll be able to enjoy it whenever we wish. There's plenty of interesting places here. You've got Kilt Store and then the sheep's pasture. And oh right, there's a visitor staying over at Elder Ivan's yurt too. Why don't you go meet him? Oh. Also, you have level 3 Link now, right? That seems pretty good. That seems kind of good. It's a level 3 Link, man. Level 3 Link. Cover and counter. And what's your strength? It's high. It seems high. A lot lower speed. Got like basically the same evasion. Got more movement. I don't know. I mean, I want to use Gaius because I like him, but be sure to make something extra delicious for our midday meal, so I hope you'll look forward to it. I think I can genuinely say I will. We'll have to work up a big appetite while we're out. While the Highlands may be vast, there's a lot for you to see out here. I hope you will learn much, man. The blessings of the wind and the goddess be with you. Be sure to guide them well, Gaius. I was gonna feed Agon. Or Agon? Sorry about that. I'll let you do it later this afternoon then. Weren't you planning on playing with Koten though? Oh yeah, I gotta go get Koten. Good luck everyone. Make sure you're back by noon. Thanks, Toma. Good luck with helping Dad out too. Thanks. Don't forget to charge your Orbital horse. I'm just saying there's no tiny horses. Little sus. It's all fully grown horses? Oh, so you breed horses, yet there's no little ones? Okay. Alright, yeah, sure. That makes sense. Wow, the scenery here is beyond beautiful. Thank Gaius that I brought plenty of photo quartz with me. I'm guessing he isn't from the settlement. Yeah, he's gotta be another visitor. Oh, hello. You must be the students from Thor's that I've heard about. That's correct. You don't seem to be any ordinary traveler yourself. Oh, sorry, did I forget to introduce myself? I'm Norton, a photographer from the Imperial Chronicle. I've been staying at Elder Ivan's house for a while now. Never thought I'd run into someone from the Imperial Chronicle all the way out here. I assume you're here on work-related business then? Yup. Oh, well, that's part of it at least. I make it a point to visit places where I can really take pictures wherever I want, or whenever I can. Or where I really want to take pictures whenever I can. What a weird coincidence you come in here at the same time as us. Perhaps the winds willed it so. That's a nice notion. Good luck with your field study. I'll be cheering for you guys. We appreciate it. We should get going then. Sir, why are your pants brown? I think that's supposed to be a shadow, but it looks like you've shit yourself. I'm sorry. I hate to be the one to point it out, but I'm really glad I came all the way out here. There's no way I would have gotten to experience the things I have here otherwise. I kind of get why Nielsen preferred to work freelance now. Nielsen? Never heard of him. Oh, I guess you guys wouldn't really know him. Nielsen's a freelance journalist I really look up to. In fact, it's thanks to his connections with Elder Ivan that I ended up coming here in the first place. I haven't seen his work firsthand, I can confidently say that he lives up to his reputation. He's a top-notch journalist. Nord really has left an amazing impression on me. The scenery, the people, their way of life. This place is basically heaven for any photographer. Granted, I haven't actually taken many pictures yet. I've returned. Ah, welcome back, guys. Allow me to welcome your school friends, too. Welcome back indeed. I see you all got plenty of rest last night. It wasn't that hard after the warm welcome we received. We may not be here for long, but we hope to learn much about the people of Nord. We're pleased to have you all here. It's Nord tradition to greet our visitors like family, so please make yourselves at home here. Oh yes, you also found a facility for orbital maintenance here. Feel free to use it as much as you need. Wasn't that just a quinky dink? Oh my, is it that machine over there perhaps? That's quite the surprise. Did someone come out here to specifically set this up? You'll see soon enough, I guess. You're welcome to come by should you need anything else. I'll be praying to the winds and audio so that you have a pleasant, comfortable stay. Thank you for your concern. We'll have to make the most of our field study after such a warm welcome. I like the resolution I see in your eyes. You've come across some good friends, Gaius. Couldn't possibly agree more. I do like how the way they always say, you know, the winds and Adios. Like, what if that's just like a verbal tick? If they know if they don't praise Adios every 4 seconds, the church will come and wipe them out for being heretics? They're like, oh, praise the winds. Oh, and yeah, that Adios lady, she's real cool too. Totally believers. Please don't smite us. Please, no, don't send the church death squad to attack us again. Grand Press. Okay, that's pretty good. Just kind of looking. Flame Tongue, so that's just better heat wave. Yeah, we probably want that. I do want to level up Elisa's slots though. Okay, lowering speed. I don't know. I just feel like so many enemies are resistant to stat debuffs. And we have other ways to do. Well, we don't have Fee right now, but it's so expensive for something that we probably really won't use that much. Well, the delay is actually kind of good. I didn't notice that. And there's some good shit. Insight. There's some good S in here, man. By golly gee. I do want flame. Well, actually, no. Let's we're going to use you. We should probably open the. No, you still can't. Granted, it's actually only for space. You know what? You'll be fine without it. Give me Flame Tongue. Now, who gets it? I mean, I guess Eustace. Did I want this mined? Do you get Frost Edge from... Frost Edge is good, but Flame Tongue kind of serves the same purpose, and you already have a source of... Speed? And feint is pretty good. I mean, a 50% chance to feint is nice. Especially now that we know that feint has actually guarantees crits in this game. At least, has it always been like that, or is that just in this game? Because I'm actually going to be like slightly annoyed if it's worked like that the entire series and I just never noticed. But I'd rather have 3 speed or... I mean, it's hard to tell. So essentially, you're losing like... I don't know, like 7 or 8% arts? That doesn't seem like that much. But at the same time, 3 speed, like... I think I prefer it. The more I think about it, the more I think I prefer it. Okay, so we do have new weapons available to us. Now, really, the only person who's getting his weapon upgraded is probably Reen and... maybe Gaius? I don't know. What is your S-break, by the way? Big damage, large area? Yeah, it seems pretty good. Wait, did we talk to the elders in there? I don't remember. We people of Nord believe that the power of the ancient spirits remains in this land. Those spirits form the wind which guides our people. The megaliths found throughout this land are relics of the Age of Spirits. Oh, of course the legends make no mention of when exactly this age was. What an interesting story. The people of Nord live here in harmony with the wind. Life here may be a bit inconvenient for you all, but I'm confident that you will learn much from the experience. While you left Lacan in charge of your field study, feel free to come to us should you need any help. I don't know, man. Erebonian, whatever language you guys speak. It's not my first language, that's why I can't talk. It's lore, okay? It's lore, damn it. I'm mispronouncing things on purpose. You just wouldn't understand my dedication to roleplay. Horses don't have a dot if I can't talk to you. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Alright. Oh, that's crazy, dude. I don't know. I think the joke there is that we were talking to the horse because he was like nodding his head. Our Khotan still can't ride a horse despite being 5 years old. What a little fucking pussy-ass bitch, man. That makes me feel rather worried. Even Lily can ride one well at her age. That's a fairly young age to expect someone to be able to ride a horse at. Being able to do so is essential to the people of Nord. I'm sure he'll be able to do so soon, though. I mean, honestly, well, it depends to what degree we're talking about riding. The rumors of the people of Nord's proficiency with horses seem to have been true. Impressive. I mean, I think I remember, I don't know when I first rode a horse. I mean, I only did it when I was, like, really little. I was probably, like, 6 or so. Now, you know, very, like, wasn't really riding it, more just kind of, like, sitting on it while the horse slowly walked and praying to God that you don't fall off and die. Hey there, take it you're all Gaius' friends. You managed to get a good night's sleep? Oh, we certainly did. I haven't slept that well in a while. Huh, good to hear. I was kind of worried you feel out of place here, to be honest. We got orbit lights and a truck, but other than that, we basically live like people did here hundreds of years ago. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to have bothered you. At any rate, do feel free to make yourself at home here. Thanks, we'll take you up on that offer. We look forward to making the most of this unique experience. We've been seeing military airships flying past here lately. We're slowly getting more and more orbital technology here, but we still have a more traditional life than Erebonians. That doesn't seem to bother you kids, though. Either way, feel free to make yourselves at home. Oh, wow. You're telling me for all the nonsense that Erebonians talk about with tradition, they're like, hell yeah, I want a fucking microwave. I mean, come on. Like, nobles, tradition, don't change things, so we should just always rule, because that's the way it's always been. Well, I mean, I didn't say I didn't want an orbital stove. I mean, come on, don't you put words in my mouth. Oh, we already came in here. Wait, there's no one here? This is just for resting? Well, we don't need to rest since we didn't upgrade slots, so we have no more mana. Okay, so it seems like the settlement's a little bit smaller. Which makes sense. Daddy's medicine is the best. I helped him pick out the herbs for it too. He said I did a good job. Yeah, well, unfortunately, you can't ride a horse, so we're basically just gonna throw you out to the monsters. Oh, hey there, guys. I see your friends from the academy are here, too. Good to meet you all. I'm Amar, this settlement's doctor of sorts. Sounds like a tough job. Even more so if he happens to be the only one here able to fill the position. Yeah, good point there, Eustace. He makes all sort of medicine for essentially everyone here in the settlement. We're all heavily indebted to him. Ah, come on now. You do far more for me than I do for you. I decide, don't hesitate to stop by again when you're staying here. Besides, all my medical diagnoses are just fucking cut it off, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a real doctor. I'll provide you with anything you're looking for. Thanks, that should help out big time. We'll be relying on you should the need arise then. Well, that should be enough for introductions. If it's alright for you, can we move on to the topic of my request now? Of course. Allow me to explain then. I'm in the middle of whipping up some medicine for the horses here, you see. I'd like you to collect a medicinal herb I need for that. Are the horses ill? Oh no, nothing like that. They just need a bit of a tune-up. It's more of a vaccine to prevent a certain disease the horses here can catch. So it's an endemic disease then? Yeah. The chances of the disease spreading are always at their highest during the summer, too, because of the intense heat. It's dangerous enough to be fatal if we leave it alone. That's awful. You can prevent it with the proper treatment, however, correct? Yes, which is why I need you to collect some Epona grass for me, get it? Just look at the plants with the yellow flowers in the southern regions of the Highlands. You shouldn't have too much of an issue finding it with Gaius around at least. In terms of how many I need, I think 5 should do it. Oh, is that maybe the grass that we saw? It did seem like it was rather important. Let me just note that down. Okay, got it. We should make haste then. We'll be head out now, Amar. Thanks and good luck. What was our other quest? Oh, also this porridge. Okay, it makes sense Gaius would be the lord of porridge. Eustace has no clue.
Alright, I'll give it a try. Huh, not bad.
Bro, why you gotta do me like that? Okay, so... You're all just sheep, right? There's no people here?
Look at all the sheep here. Watching them makes me feel so content.
Are you sleepy, though? From counting them all? Okay, take me to the trading post, and then I guess we're pretty much ready to go. Feels weird to be done with talking so fast, but... I assume there's, there's the other locations, like there's probably people to talk to at the fort and everything. This is our settlement store. They recently started selling Erebonian weapons and tools from Zendar Gate to hunt with. Seems like we'll be using this place a lot while we're here. They seem to have a wealth of traditional accessories and ornaments from Nord too. Indeed, they're all rather lovely. I might come back here myself later. Pretty sure I'll be able to find some nice souvenir here. Oh? And just who exactly are you sending that souvenir to? It's just his sister, don't be weird. My sister. I thought it'd be a good way to get her on her good side for once. We rarely get to see each other anymore since you started sending Saint Astrea? Or Astria? I feel like we've seen that word before. Right, I forgot that you had a little sister. I'm somewhat jealous that you're such a thoughtful brother. Oh, hello there, guys. I have to admit, I'm still rather surprised at seeing how many people you've gotten to know while you've been gone. I'm glad I get to meet them all. Well, you don't get to meet all of them. I'm happy that everyone thinks that way too. It's nice to feel welcome, isn't it? Agreed. By the way, you're Kilte, right? I think you put in a request for us? That's me. As you can see, we've got a respectable range of stock here. We even trade with people outside the settlement. That said, the delivery I want you to make isn't really related to any of that. Do you have the time to do it right now? Yeah, we're ready. You're really helping me out then? Thank you. From what I recall, it is weird that the game always asks you to, like, if you're ready for the request. Yet, like, almost every time, like, rarely does it ever lock you in and make you do anything immediately. There's almost no reason to ever decline. From what I recall, you want us to deliver something to the Imperial Army's watchtower, correct? What exactly will we be delivering? Well, first is this fresh cheese made from our sheep's milk. Then there's some cured and smoked sheep meat. Furthermore, there's sheep, so essentially you want us to deliver food to them. All of which was made here, too. Yes, that's right. We've been on friendly terms with the Imperial Army for a while now, you see. Sharing our produce with them is our way of saying thank you, and plus if we don't, they'll probably burn our village to the ground because they're assholes. Considering how delicious the food here is, I'm almost jealous. I'm happy to hear that. Well, I have to agree with her there. We should deliver this. Who should we deliver this to then? A soldier named Zat should be standing by entrance to the watchtower, so hand it over to him. Just tell him I sent you and things should go smoothly. Here you go. Don't worry, we'll make sure they get it. We'll head over there as soon as we can. Yeah, and I'm sure they'll be happy to get all this food too. God, it's so expensive. But Reen is our main damage dealer right now. And plus when we upgrade it, it represents like a 50 strength boost. I think we have to. It's so expensive. Okay, we have a little bit more money this way. My soul. I'm counting on you guys to deliver that food. Take care out there. I do kind of enjoy being poor as hell in JRPGs, though. Being able to be like, okay, you get one thing. That's it. Make the most of it. What is it, Elder's Home? So, I mean, it's essentially like a... like an 80, 75 strength boost. That's pretty good. That's hard to argue with. Now Gaius is looking like a little baby boy. Also, what do we want to give you? Napping? I mean, we kind of want you to be fast. Speed? CP up? Yeah, we probably want to give that to Reen. Yeah, really, we just want extra speed. And then, yeah, you can... the 100 HP isn't that important anymore. Even the 250? Faint is really annoying. Yeah, I think we give you this. And then you, I think you take the cart badge. Man, you guys have no HP, man. I mean, granted, it's because you don't have any quartz equipped that give HP, but... Alright, what time we're at? We're at 52 minutes. We'll at least go out to the Highlands for a little bit. I don't know if we'll really get up to too much. Well, do I have to get the horses, or do they just auto give us the horses as we leave? Right on, right on. Okay, let's get started. Alright, let's ride. Press the circle button to dismount from the horse. In order to mount it again, approach it and press X. You can mount your horse in the navigation menu by pressing the triangle button. Dude, the music for the Highlands is so good. Now, here's the question. Can I run into this monster at full force and eat it like in a... like in Dragon Quest XI?
I can do this.
Okay, what? How big is this AoE? Dude, it's so big. Elisa, you're actually kind of incredible. Like, you have like two of the best support. I mean, like, support crafts that even Elliot's like, shit, man, I wish I had that.
Arcus active. It's my turn.
Like, anything that can make Elliot be like, man,
Dance, flames.
that's pretty cool.
Astral flare.
God, you suck.
Too slow! Here we go!
Okay, granted, you are a support character, so you're not really expected to do that much damage, but I was expecting a little bit more, if I'm being honest. Maybe I shouldn't have said that you sucked. I'm sorry. I apologize. I was like, who are you linked with? You're linked with her? Yeah, I prefer the heal and the cover. But actually, I think you're... well, she would do more damage with her auto attack. I mean, she's gonna do 0 damage, so...
Second form, Gale!
Bro, you missed.
My turn.
What's up with that? Why you gotta miss?
Be gone.
You're fine, Reen.
I can do this.
It's fine. What's the worst that's ever happened?
I suppose I should thank you.
See, Rain, you're a strong, tanky
My
boy
turn.
that no
Second
one can
floor.
hurt.
Damn.
Oh, that's some damage, man.
It's my turn. Ugh. Oh, we should be safe now.
I figured there'd be monsters around. Be careful, everyone.
Got it. Now's our chance. Let's get him. Here we go.
Because it seems like you have to, like, stand still before to let you attack him or something. I don't know. Get blasted. Bro,
I can do this.
you still, like, your accuracy just went to, like, I mean, I didn't realize how important accuracy apparently is in this game, because otherwise you just miss every time.
Let's go.
I'll handle this.
You did faint one of them.
Know your place. Now.
I don't know why I did that.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, she actually did some damage. I gotta respect that.
Yeah.
And then you... What are you weak to? You're weak to water.
Arcus, activate. Now. It's my turn.
Do you know anything? No, you have no attack spells whatsoever.
Fire now.
There.
I mean, you get CP out of it, so there's no reason not to smack them.
Very well.
How much does your Aqua Bleed do? Just for comparison.
Right. Go.
So she did 1200. You do 17.
Okay.
There's like a 500 difference on a 90% weakness. I need to actually check their stats.
My turn. We'll cut our own path.
Just to kind of get like an idea of how significant a difference in arts damage. You have 230, you have 310. So even with like 60 more arts, 70 more arts, you only do about, I can't do math in my head, so you did 500 more absolute damage. Without resistances, you would have done about, I don't know, it's kind of, I don't really know how the multipliers interact, but it's not that significant of a damage
Let's get going.
difference. Or not as significant as you would expect. How do back attacks work?
Now's our chance. I can do this.
I don't really know. This will probably be the last one of those we do, or last fight we get in for this video.
Arcus, activate.
Here we go. The second form. Gale.
Very well.
That is one good thing about having this, all these skills earlier in this difficulty mod, is that it does
Know
make
your place.
regular fights a lot easier. Just because Reen has like a really strong
I've
AoE
got
move.
you. Huh? It's my turn.
Now, if only everyone else could get to be as strong as him.
Dance, Flare. Master Flare. I can do this. Go now.
Whatcha?
There.
One of these days, Reen is gonna attack, and then you're all gonna be sorry. And by you're all gonna be sorry, I mean, please, sir, stop being such a meanie.
Arcus, activate.
I'll handle this.
Do you know Mercuria? You do.
Arcus, activate.
Right. Turn to flame. Burn. Go.
There.
Whatcha? Bro,
It's my turn.
why you gotta be like that? What are you? You're weak to like Earth, right? I don't know, man. I don't know what to do with you. You do regen your mana back on the overworld, so I mean, you may as well just cast big spells.
Here we go.
I mean, I guess just like stand still.
Very well. Know your place. Now.
I've got you. Now. It's my turn.
Okay. Now, you don't have anything that cures statuses, because... Yeah, giving you Mercuria would also be nice, but it's kind of hard to fit on.
Let's go. Ha!
Thanks. Here we go.
I mean, I could just use an item, but like, what if I didn't do that?
Go.
You ever think about that?
It's my
Did
turn.
that ever occur to you? What if I just didn't use
Turn
an
to
item?
flame. Burn now.
There! Very well.
Okay, you're dead. You just don't know it yet. And then you are also dead. You just don't know it yet.
Here we go.
Okay, here.
Very well. Go!
I've got you.
You kept up rather well.
Underestimate me and I'll keep surprising you.
I mean, he didn't say you did good. He just said you kept up rather well. That's kind of like a backhanded compliment.
A matter of course.
Because he's like, I expect you to be, go away, go away. He's like, I expect you to be garbage, but you actually, performed slightly okay. Could this be? You got it. This is Eponagrass. It's lovely. I assume we can just pull the entire thing out? Yeah, it says be careful not to damage it. Here, allow me. Gaius has carefully pulled out the Eponagrass. Well, that's one down. Only 4 remain. Let's get back to searching then.
Let's get going.
Okay. So you, Emma. I'm trying to think, is there anything I want to change? I mean, we should definitely give you better heat wave. There's no reason not to. Thalos. I mean, I like Thalos just because I think having a source of resin is still really nice right now. Especially long range. Because one of the things you can... It's harder to do in this game just because... or in this mod, since the enemies are so fast. But like one of the strats, you know, in previous Trails games when you fight like a single target is if you spread out, you can just kind of like kite them forever. At least that worked well in like Trails 2 and 3 and whatnot. So like having a way to kind of like... Cause I remember doing that for like a lot of the monster chests in Zero. Like the high level ones that I did early. Was like you could just kind of like just kite the monsters around forever by having high movement and then just resin over and over again. It would take forever, but it was a very like consistent strat. I think we're gonna call it here though. Next time we will okay, this big monster is definitely calling to me.
It's enormous. Stay on go.
This one looks dangerous. Be careful. It's my turn.
By God, he's big, dude. Damn, boy, he's thick. I mean, this is like actually kind of, depending on how long this is just like a better resounding beat. Now, it doesn't affect you, which kind of sucks, but...
Light! Rain upon us!
Go!
Because, I mean, I assume it's the same amount of regen as, resounding beat. That's incredible.
Second form, Gale!
I wonder if multiple sources of CP regen
My
stack.
turn.
Probably not. But what if it did? That'd be cool. Okay, you're not actually that tanky. You're very susceptible to Nightmare, Faint, Sleep, and Blind.
Arcus, activate.
Okay.
Okay, can you give Reen 1 CP so he can just obliterate this man with a crit? Is that a thing you can do?
Dance, flames! Astral flare!
Okay, you confused him. You're fainted.
My turn.
Okay, then you do it one more time. Yeah, this will still work.
I can do this.
Or, I mean, save some mana.
Turn to flame! Burn!
I mean, I meant to say save some CP, and then I use CP anyway, so don't listen to me ever. So you attack. This is how we use our newfound knowledge. I think it fainted. It didn't. Never mind. This is not how we use our newfound knowledge. I lied.
Flames, gather on my
It'll still do a lot of damage.
Strike!
Ouch.
I'll handle this.
You resisted freeze, right? Yeah. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? Monka?
my turn.
Okay, you do have Serene Blessing. You're gonna get healed from the region, so I think you hit Reen with it.
Thanks.
It's my turn.
Give him a little C Pizzle, and actually we could just ult if I wanted to. Yeah, just to make sure nobody dies.
Thank you very much.
Flames, gather on my blade.
Granted, will this do enough? It may not.
Strike!
I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
Oh, that also gives him his regen? I didn't realize that that procced, because I guess it does count as magic damage. 'Cause I noticed he full healed after he used his ult, so that's a potential strat that we have to kind of remember, is that if Eustace is ever in like a position where he's going to die, we can use his ultimate to full heal him. I mean, not full heal him, but heal him a little bit. Granted, it seemed like it healed him a ton, even though it really shouldn't have it. It should have only given him, what, 10%? And it says offensive. Maybe he actually just got a passive heal. Oh, no, it was his HP regen. Okay. Yeah, that's what caused it. I was like, how the hell did he heal for that much? Because at first I thought it was because of this, but no, wasn't that. Alright, we'll stop here. The next video we will move out to search for more herbs and also pop by that watchtower over there. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys. Can we change? Oh, they actually do have different horses? That's kind of cool. Well, I guess they don't have a different horse, but that's nifty. But yeah, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.